So we're about 2 weeks on from the last little video that we made. So since then we have got our the underfloor insulation done, or the floor insulation done, and we have all the pipes for underfloor heating both up and downstairs. We also have a bit of the back on one side of the house plastered. I'll show you that now. And Stephen is digging a trench across the garden to run the wires and stuff out to the shed. So we have this half of the back of the house done, because obviously there's no scaffolding there yet, and the side of the house. And that's all done as well. So at least now that that's done, more or less done, we can take down some of that scaffolding and move it to the rest of the back of the house. So our jobs for today are to get this trench dug across the garden. We also have to dig a trench at the front of the house because we have someone coming to connect up the fibre internet Monday morning, because it's easier for the electrician to kind of wire everything up while we're at this stage than having to kind of like patch up work going forward. So at least that was clever thinking on his part, to be fair. That's pretty much it. We'll take a few videos of during the day and see how he gets on with his trench. So fast forward another week on, we are 14th of May today, and today's jobs, we have pulled down the boundary fence at the front of the house because we've pulled back all the like topsoil or muck, whatever you call it, and we are going to put stone. Poppy, in. Poppy, come on, back in. Good girl. So that's today's job, and one of my jobs for today is to cut down all the over kind of exposed insulation around the borders of each room, because we have the screed poured. Not a huge amount of jobs for me to do today, which is always good, but we have the roof insulated as well now, and the screed's done, so the house is actually starting to feel like a house now. And Poppy's getting used to everything around, aren't you, Pops? So yeah, today I have to just trim the insulation down along the bottom there, and just to make it kind of like level with the floor level basically. But we have our fibre internet installed as well, and that was done during the week. We dug the trench across the garden there. You can't see it because it's all muck now, but then got the fibre installed into the utility plant room, whatever we want to call it. So it's two boxes up there and plug thing in there. But we just brought the modem with us in case it gets damaged beforehand. But the idea of getting it installed so early is so we don't have to like run through the walls and stuff. At the minute, like all the chasings and stuff are there, but once we plaster, we'd end up either having to tack it to a wall or go into the attic or chase some of the walls or something, which wouldn't have been as tidy. So it just made more sense to do it this way, on the electrician's suggestion, because I thought he was a little bit mad, but there's method to his madness. But yeah, that's pretty much today's little summary. We'll see how we get on with these few jobs today.